Yo, this your boy T-Top, top busy the Bear, king of the state. And right now you're watching rapgrid.com. Huh?
Made a flip with mine, I was to the bank with it. Fresh out the pot to tell me what you think it is.
Right. Yo, what's up? It's Drect. Y'all, I just came back from the Queen of the Ring, Watch the Throne 2 weekend. I'm back here with Ness. I was going to do this by myself, but
what it is, nigga?
But you know what? You know what I said? I don't think I've never done a recap with the same person I've done the prediction with.
Right.
So, look, Ness has no idea what happened because he's not in the forums on the Facebook groups like that. So I'm going to tell him what happened and tell y'all what happened. Oh, yeah, who we got with us, Ness?
We got my brother. We got my brothers, plural. My man Noel the Visionaire. My man B Weezy.
B-Weezy in the house.
I'm going to be telling y'all the story while they hear the story for the first time.
It's Jose Cuervo. It's not wine.
Just in case y'all get a little hot around the collar at this motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's not wine. It's Jose Cuervo.
Yeah, it's Jose, but listen, this is Masterpiece Theater, so I can drink shit like this. First thing you got to know is that on day one, right? J Smooth versus Star Smiles didn't go down. Because J Smooth, I think she had some type of dental work done, and they wired her jaw shut. She didn't get beat up or nothing, but it was like some dental shit, so she couldn't speak. So she was there on the second day, but she was like, it wasn't really talking. She was talking like this, you know what I'm saying?
So is that going to go down for the fans that's out there that wanted to see that?
Well, when I get to the end of this blog, you might see why it might not even go down. TS and Vixen was the first battle, right?
Okay.
So
we didn't go over that in the first blog. We didn't go.
Yeah, we did, because remember I said that TS was the person who battled Bonnie on Smack?
Okay.
Remember?
Alright.
So first of all, TS was fire.
Okay.
TS is nice. I guess they kind of played her by trying to make a freestyle against Bonnie, you know what I'm saying? Tia was more natural, and the crowd was fucking with her because she was on some natural New York shit, you know what I'm saying? She was really, you can tell she got that natural New York persona, delivery, attitude, and people was fucking with that.
Right.
And Vixen has this thing, you know when you have those people who, they might be soft-spoken, but they put that in the back of their voice when they deliver their shit? That's how Vixen was delivering her bars. And it was coming.
Won?
No, not necessarily.
Really?
TS came out and niggas was like, oh, the battle's over. Yo, Vixen had this line where she was like, she need a rapper and fair funeral. I got a pair of rounds. DNA and K Shine, you can share a round. Sheena Ashley, you ain't prepared for rounds. Twin Ninas, Tia gonna meet Tamara now. And niggas was like, ooh, like that was one of the best lines of day one.
That's kind of tough.
Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like Tia was more of a natural talent, but Vixen really worked on her punchlines.
She had that. I figured it out. I've been around.
She figured out how to really work them punchlines. Yeah.
Okay. So who won it?
It's one of them battles where you know how when Grind Time we used to vote, we used to say on some real MC shit.
Right.
TS got that, but Vixen kinda got it. But it might, I mean, on camera, TS is gonna look good because her rhymes had a lot of layers to them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So Vixen was written better, but
no,
she
just had better punchlines. Like this, the aspect of punchlining.
So Tia won.
I have to see it.
Can't say you won.
Yeah, I gotta see it because it was crazy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But that was a great opening battle. Mulatto Black versus Jada Ray. Do you remember what we said about that battle?
I remember I had Jada taking that one.
Yo. Mulatto Black choked twice.
Really?
Really? And she was spitting that. She did a scheme where, because you know they keep saying that Mulatto's fucking all the dudes. So Mulatto had a thing in the third round when she was like, well, since I fuck all the dudes, bitch, I fucked your daddy. I'm your stepmama now. And she was doing a scheme like she was her stepmother. How she took the remote from her in the living room and all this other shit. And she choked up in it. You know
motherfuckers is getting so like creative with this shit now.
Yeah,
man. Like that's crazy.
Gotta be now, man.
That's the crazy part.
I mean, but Jada Ray definitely won. As Mulatto Black, I feel like she's one of the most well-written women in Queen of the Ring, and it just kind of bit her in the ass with all the choking.
Like
remember we were talking about that.
You said bite her in the ass. You say?
Yeah. Yo, this nigga's a creep, son. Classy and Diesel. That was a. I think Classy won because she had more. You know, Classy is big, so she had more like a. Like I'll eat you, and niggas was laughing type shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Diesel was good, but the crowd was a little restless at times.
I had Diesel.
But anybody that had a more like, I wouldn't want to say more potent, but more like a style that didn't focus on direct punchlines or direct humor, the crowd wasn't really paying attention to. So it seemed like Classy got it in there.
I dig that. What'd you say? 2-1, 3-0.
I don't know, because people weren't really listening to Diesel, you know what I'm saying? So on camera, people might say, Diesel smoked her, no one was listening. I couldn't tell, because I couldn't hear, you know what I mean?
I dig that.
Beretta Blaze and 8R14. Beretta...
Yeah, I wasn't too familiar with either one of those.
Well, 8R14 is from the West Coast, and she's got a real punchline-y type style.
Okay.
And Beretta Blaze is from Texas, and she has a very aggressive style, but her lyrics are very potent. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And she was speaking that shit, but niggas wasn't listening because it was restless. So it's like she was getting through her rounds. I think she'll translate very well on camera. But the crowd was reacting more to 8R because she had more punchlines.
Battle rap events are a social event now. And I'm looking directly into
Yeah, they were acting like most of the battles before the main event were social. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
See, what I'm doing now is the main event of the first day was Casey J and Robin Rhymes. Niggas was dead silent for it, by the way.
Really?
Right? So I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell y'all something, too, because y'all don't know. So what you get to know is Casey J is,
First off, hi, Casey J.
So Casey J is a pretty young woman. You know what I'm saying? But she's very aggressive, and her style is very well polished. And she's taking off right now.
Nigga. That's the politically correct way of saying bad as fuck. Hi, Casey.
So look, Robin Rhymes,
right?
You know, she's very good. I think Casey J might be a little more natural as a rapper than her, but Robin Rhymes has a kind of like what Vixen was, as that them punch. Yo, nigga, she said a line. Robin Rhymes said a line was like once I kick the pump, you gonna get in the box like the Ghostbusters.
Ooh,
yo, I was like, what? You know what I'm saying?
I'm going crazy with you saying that shit, bro.
First round, Casey J goes first. Flames
I figured.
She had a line where she was like, Robin Rhymes, you like your body ain't even that good. You kind of sloppy. And Robin Rhymes took off her like trench coat, and she had like the Fifth Element type joint on.
She took it off as soon as she said
when she said it, she took it off and was like twerking, and niggas was like,
Robin's body is kind of crazy.
Look, here, I'm gonna show you a picture. I'm gonna show you a picture from the battle.
I can't front.
You know what I'm saying? Look, niggas gonna say Drect is sexist. He's not that. But I just want my niggas to understand what was going on with this battle. Look. This is them too. That's Casey and that's Robin.
Okay. I fucks with you, Robin.
I fucks with both of them.
I fucks with you, Robin. Casey, I still gotta say hi to Casey.
So in the first round, Casey had lines like she had a lot of lines like, my punches are like advice, easy to give but hard to take. She had a lot of lines like that, like real talk, but still punchlines. Huh? Casey J.
That's crazy.
It's in her first round.
That's crazy.
And she said here like shorty's out here robbing rhymes, but y'all are blind cause Robin thick.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, listen. Hold on. I gotta come out my face right quick, man. Well, I gotta get back in my face because I kind of fronted on Casey, man. I only seen one battle of hers before. And I kind of fronted on her, even though I had her winning the battle. Yo, you're fucking ridiculous, yo. You're ridiculous. I'm not gonna say that I've seen every Queen of the Ring battle, but I've seen more than most niggas. But even then, that's not like a lot.
And you're cute.
Crazy.
You're cute.
It's true.
So after Casey's first round, niggas was like, the battle's over.
Yeah, right.
Because Robin ain't that good. She's not gonna match that. You know what I'm saying? Robin comes out immediately. She had the first line. So Casey J, what you'll have to know is she did a line against a girl named Miss Miami where she said, "Hey mama," and her mama was in the crowd. She said, "Yeah, baby," and she said, "You gonna have to call me collect." Like she was gonna beat her, and she was gonna go to jail, and she was gonna have to call her collect, right? And so Robin Rhymes, her first big line of the round was, she's like, "Y'all keeping score? I'm the type of nasty bitch your nigga leave you for. Hey mama," and she looked at her mama, and she was like, "She gonna have to call you collect through a Ouija board." You know what I mean? In that third round, Casey, basically, her mom jumps up and she says, Casey, get her. And she has a line. She's like, Mama, stay out of it. And she pushes her mom back and keeps rapping.
Was it orchestrated or?
Yeah, it was orchestrated.
Okay.
And Casey, basically, she started rapping double time. And she was just bodying it. She was rapping circles around her.
Really?
And so it's like Robin's second round, she kind of slipped a little bit. So there was like, if Robin's third is crazy, it's a classic. Right. And Robin kind of, she took a while to remember her rhyme, and they gave her extra time.
In the third?
Yeah, they fixed the cameras up a little, tried to give extra. And then she got through it, but it was, it was kind of squeaky.
Quiet for
yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of
so
quiet.
So KCJ 2130.
But I can't lie, Robin had a line in the third round where she said something about a photo shoot. And she was like, "Oh, yeah, your mama wanna hop in, bitch? I had old folks too."
Ooh, that's kind of tough.
Yeah, so she was. So
even as I say that, KCJ 2130.
KCJ definitely won the second and third, and the first was just like.
The first was a fact.
It was just crazy. Yeah. So that battle was amazing, but Robin slipped up a little bit.
Okay.
But you know what's crazy? If it's real, that's what hits niggas more than if it's.
And that's KCJ style was more.
That's what
she was saying real. She was. It was punchlines, but it was like it was shit that really resonated. When I do Rap Grid, I do a lot of media. It's like ESPN live coverage of all the battle events. But I know a lot of these people. I chill with them. I've been to their houses and stuff like that. So I'm very careful on what I put out. So I'm careful because I'm painting pictures of people. You know what I'm saying? So, Nunu Nellz, right? Are you familiar with Nunu?
I heard she got beat up.
That's what everybody heard. Let me tell you the reality of the situation. So I'm outside, I'm waiting to interview C3, right? C3 is standing out in the street, and she's speaking to Nunu, and she's like, give me like 2 minutes. I'm like, all right. She takes longer, but I'm waiting. I'm going to just go back to Brooklyn after that. This is in the Bronx.
First off, for niggas that don't know, like my brothers right here and shit, man. Nunu Nellz is like 6'8" and sexy as shit, yo. Like she's just big and sexy as fuck, yo. She looks like a light skinned Whitney Houston and shit. This shit happened
outside
during the event.
No, this is about an hour after the event ended, and I'm outside doing interviews. Okay. So Nunu is just standing there chilling, and I'm with Uncle Ra from 15 Minutes of Fame. I don't think you met Uncle Ra.
I ain't met him, but I fucks with you, my nigga.
Okay.
I fucks with you.
So we're sitting there chilling. And Ash Cash was over there too. I fuck with Ash Cash. And so QB rolls up in a car, right? And it's QB's girlfriend. It's this real skinny Estelle looking girl.
Damn,
and they had
dating straight bras now. There's no niggas whatsoever.
And nah, it's quiet for niggas in QB. Damn, so and then have a bigger broad with them in the car, but we couldn't really tell that at first.
Right.
So I see C3 arguing with them, and I'm looking at Uncle Ra, and this is fans tell me this too in the comments, like. I was fucked up because I'm like, yo, should I be filming this? Because I don't know if they're arguing about a battle. And Uncle Rob was kind of like, it seems personal. Let's just stay out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, let's stay out of it. So they're arguing in the car and it gets serious. And I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Hold on, you said arguing in the car. Does Nunu get in the car with them?
No. Nunu is standing on the side. She's just not saying nothing.
Okay.
So I'm thinking she got nothing to do with it.
Right.
So C3 is arguing with QB and them, and they're in the car. QB's in the passenger seat. You know what I'm saying? I think her girl is behind her. So C3 is arguing with them. They keep opening the doors. C3 is closing. They're like, no, y'all not going to do that. Right. I'm like, the fuck is going on? And I'm like, who are they trying to get at? Because I figured if they were trying to get at C3, they would have just been scrapping through the window or whatever. Yeah. And yo, like I'm looking at Nunu, like, are they talking about Nunu? But Nunu was just sitting there, like, chilling, like, type shit. Yeah. Come to find out, they was talking about Nunu because her girl got out the car and C3 was trying to hold him back, and she's like, "You're a hoe. You did this. You did that."
So C3 is arguing in place of Nunu right now.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess Nunu was just like whatever they want to do. Right. But C3 was kind of like, nah, why would y'all do that kind of shit? You know what I'm saying? Right. So they getting out the car, Nunu, you're a hoe, you're this, you're that, and Nunu was just like, whatever. Right. I can't lie, her persona was gangster. That's one thing I will say about Nunu. Her persona was gangster because she was just like, nigga, like, if I gotta fight all four of y'all, fuck it. That's how it looked to me. So all of a sudden, the girls get out the car and the shit spills out of the car, right? So there's a bunch of dudes there, and they're all holding them back. I have my camera around my neck, so I'm like, if it gets too crazy, I'm gonna put my camera on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Because me and Nunu, we haven't always seen eye to eye, but I think it's fucked up for anyone to get jumped.
6'8", man, you can't see eye to eye.
Shut up, nigga. She's definitely shorter than me.
I don't know, bro.
Maybe an inch shorter than me.
I don't know, bro.
But anyway, look though, right?
Right.
So they're advancing at her and they're coming down the street, but there's too many dudes in the way, so they ain't getting nowhere.
Right.
So I'm kind of like, I mean, it seems like pump faking. So if I filmed it, it would have just looked like, oh, QB gets an argument with Nunu, 100,000 views.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, maybe I should have filmed it, but I'm very wary of what I film because I fuck with people personally and I don't want to get caught up in the middle of their shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So while everyone's backing up, the bigger girl that people didn't realize was with QB and them snuck around the side, and she had punched Nunu in the side of the face.
Oh shit!
Now, I don't think it hurt because it was kind of light and there was kind of niggas in the way, so I don't really think it hurt.
Right.
But Nunu kind of retaliated like she was mad.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think
of course she would be mad.
And Ash Cash, this is why I fuck with Ash Cash. Ash Cash jumped in the way, and she was kind of like, I don't even like fuck with Nunu like that. But you not beating her up right now. You not jumping her. That's what y'all not gonna. She got all in the mix, put hands up and everything.
Right.
But I think Nunu tripped over her. And when Nunu tripped over her, I don't know if when she tripped and fell, I don't know if someone kicked her or hit her while she was on the ground, but they took her hair off. You know what I'm saying?
So an actual altercation broke out.
Yeah, and they took her hair off, and then she got up real quick, and people were walking her away, but they had took her wig off or whatever.
Wig off, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so we walked down the street, and then someone stole her phone because I guess Nunu dropped it, and it was kind of corny, but I'm just like. So that's what happened. So people saying Nunu got jumped and beat up because what they did was they got right on Facebook, and they're like, oh, like we fucked up Nunu, we took her wig off, this is what she looked like, blah blah blah.
So I saw that part on Facebook. I saw the part where QB was saying that Nunu didn't get jumped. She was saying that she got punched at multiple different times, which is kind of funny. It's kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I would prefer somebody, you know, if you get into an altercation, you handle that shit one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I know of the whole situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it was just like, Nunu wasn't hurt. Nunu was very upset because she was like, you know, you feel violated.
Of course.
You know? So Nunu did it, like, I don't want people to think that, oh, Nunu just got beat up by 19 girls affiliated with QB.
I mean, but even
it was just an upsetting situation.
Even then, man, like you get jumped by you get beat up by more than one person. What the fuck can you say? You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't even a beat up.
Right.
You know, I was like, for people, oh, Drect, I was standing right there. I was watching it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it was very unnecessary, and it was kind of like a lot of the people there was like, come on, son, come on, like, why are you doing this?
Right.
Because it was like mad long after battle event, people could have went home.
And
you know what I'm saying?
This is still day one, man.
I'm not hating on no one because I think it stemmed from someone talking shit on Facebook.
Right.
I'm just like,
that's what
we're all older than 25. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
that's what it all stems from. Except for Tori though, she's like 22 and shit right now.
I don't know how old Tori is.
She's like 20 fucking 2.
Tori Doe's my nigga.
Hi Tori.
So, day 2, BB Kings. Right. So, you got Miss Merck and Marasha. Remember that? We was talking about that battle?
Okay, I had Miss Merck.
That was the first battle. Marasha did good. She was funny. The crowd liked her. Miss Merck was spitting that shit.
So Miss Merck.
Like Miss Merck said a line where she was like, "How you gonna fight me? My titties are flat, so my reach better."
Ooh, that's kind of tough, nigga. I fucks with you, Miss Merck. I fucks with you.
So Marasha might have got the second round. I can't lie. Miss Merck had a line where she said, I'm like Barry Gordy with this label. If I show up in Motown, I give this bitch the greatest hits. That was cool.
It's kind of tough.
You know what I'm saying? So that battle, I gave to Miss Merck, but it was a great battle. It was a great opening battle. You know what I'm saying? It was good.
Right.
So a little bit of time went by.
Say 2-1, 3-0?
2-1.
Yeah.
2-1.
Okay.
You know, I think Miss Marasha was more funny and Miss Merck was more consistent. Punching. But the crowd liked both.
Right.
So
it was dope battle.
In between that first round, QB gets in another altercation.
Really?
Somebody from some Facebook group or something tried to spit on QB or someone affiliated with them. They got to break it up.
So at this point, QB is a bully.
I don't know. I don't know what happened on the Facebook group. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it looks like. I don't give a fuck where you're the victim.
But QB,
if it happens 2 days in a row, you're a fucking bully. You know what I'm saying?
QB is just ready to
Fuck
scrap.
QB.
QB is just ready to scrap.
I dig that.
So it's kind of annoying, and then I went to the middle crowd. I don't know if QB and them had anything to do with it, but there was another girl about to fight someone, and they had to usher someone out.
Right.
So that's 3 fights
Right.
already.
Right.
So then Tay-Rock and C3, it's on y'all. Right. So mind you, I'm looking at the rap grid quotes.
That's one of the ones I was really
at the
looking
rap
forward
quotes.
to. Tay-Rock and C3.
Yes.
And I had C3. I can't remember whether it was 2-1 or 3-0, but I had C3 winning that shit.
Nigga. Oh, you have no idea what happened?
No.
This nigga ain't paying attention online.
No.
Tay-Rock is on you first. The whole time Tay-Rock's rapping, this girl's on the side. Boo, nigga, you trash. You trash. And mind you, the crowd is always on his side.
Really?
Yo, he was going so crazy that they just shut up after a while.
Really?
And the crazy thing is, I know how Tay-Rock would do with a crowd against him, because Queen of the Ring fights for their own. Tay-Rock was like, shut up, nigga, suck my dick.
Really?
Suck my dick. Right back in the bars.
Right.
Crazy. So Tay-Rock's first round certified fire. He had the whole venue lit up. Niggas was
Right.
going crazy.
Right.
It's on C3. C3 is spitting dope.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She called Tay-Rock's girl the mask.
That's funny, but nah, I seen Tay-Rock's girl. She bad.
She looks good.
bad.
Good job, Tay-Rock.
That don't really work.
Now C3 had a line, which I never heard this before, which she said, I make sure every punch cut deep like Wolverine.
That's tough, and that's one of the bars where it's like, if you a battler, why did I not come up with this shit?
Yeah, that is, because I thought of a million Wolverine cutting lines, punches after that. A lot of people said Tay-Rock, and some people said C3, and I think that was the closest round of the battle. Okay. Now, second round is when Tay-Rock started going super crazy.
Really?
Tay-Rock said, shit kick like a horse. It will go upside C Biscuit. You know what I'm saying? He said the left hook like Kareem vicious, the right hook Bill Cosby and lean bitches. And that's all off this C Biscuit scheme, you know what I'm saying?
That's tough.
C3 goes, and the beginning of her second is a little bit flat. You know what I'm saying? But then she hits a pocket where she starts inclining. You know what I mean?
That's how she do.
I get rid of rock. This is detox. You know, around the time when she said that, people was getting more and more reaction. You know what I mean? And she was just saying like, you on Queen of the Ring, fuck a real nigga time, crowd pleasing shit. You know?
Right.
I think round 2 was the most definite round that Tay-Rock got. Right.
So pretty much at this point, it can only be 2-1 T-Rock or 3-0 T-Rock.
This nigga Tay-Rock was saying shit like, you look like you fucked up your rent buying lottery tickets.
It's true.
He said my finger itchy like your vagina.
Wow.
He said you can get. He said something. You can get gun butted, 2 handles. I nunchuck it.
Right.
Like, that shit was crazy. The way he rhymed it.
Right.
And at this point, I'm saying to myself, my nigga, this might be Tay-Rock's best performance.
Right.
The shit he was saying and the
You
things
said
he was
that,
doing.
even though you know I had him losing. You said that in the prediction.
I think that this one, the Charlie Clips rematch, and I really liked him in the John battle. I think he's just.
Even though then they got 3-0 in the Charlie Clips rematch, but yeah, true.
Yeah, a lot of people think he won. I think Charlie got him, but I thought Tay-Rock did amazing, but I didn't think it was no 3-0.
Right.
So C3, in the third round, she had a DC line. She had a DC scheme where she was going through all the characters. She was like, basically, I'm saying something. You gonna need something for you to adjust this league.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that was good wordplay. I never heard Justice League or Justice League before.
That's alright.
You know what I mean? And I put hands and feet on his dot like a twister mat. And then what made C3's third round creative is she was basically saying like, even though you have a real dick and I don't, bitches say your dick is whack and mine is good. So she was doing like wordplay on like having a fake dick and how it was killing him. And even after, there was interviews after the battle where Tay-Rock was like, yo, that I didn't see that coming. That was dope. You know what I'm saying?
I'll never side with that because I got a real dick and I fuck the shit out of broads.
Well, I think the general consensus is that Tay-Rock won. This is where the bullshit happens, right? And I'm not gonna say. All right, I'm just gonna say it like this. So, Dot Mob. There's a member in Team Homie that maybe that they didn't know was in Team Homie.
Right.
And somebody sparked something, and someone in Dot Mob just started swinging, and all of a sudden,
Who is this member of Team Homie?
I mean, I'll let them say it. You know what I'm saying? If it's out, I'll let them say it. But
Right.
you know what I mean? But they hit somebody, and everyone started fighting, and he's not one of the main people. You know what I'm saying? So they might not have known, but everyone started fighting. They were throwing chairs, and it was
At this point, it
pandemonium.
sound like you talking like my nigga, but go ahead.
Yeah, but they was throwing chairs, and everybody. It was 2 people from Team Homie fighting a whole bunch of people from Dartmouth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And back-to-back double dragon style. You know
Sounds
what I'm saying?
about right. Sounds about right.
And then everyone ran over and it got broken up and all this other shit. But it happened in a VIP where people pay good money to sit, and it messed up a lot of things. So at this point, T-Rex and QB were waiting to battle. You know what I mean? And that happened while they was about to go out. You know what I mean? So they say 40 bars and E Hart, that's the next battle. Alright? Here's the problem with that, right? The problem with that is QB might have gotten into a situation with 40 bars backstage. 40 bars might have come out the victor in the situation. And she might have just walked out and battled right after that, like it was nothing.
So when you say situation, you mean fisticuff?
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. 40 bars and QB fought backstage.
Really?
Yes.
And 40 bars won. And they just went in battle.
I wasn't there to see it with my own eyes.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga. 40 bars is the greatest, nigga. Top 3 of all time, nigga. What's the fuck I'm talking about? That's what I said, nigga.
So look, I wasn't behind stage when it happened, and 40 bars didn't say, "Oh, I beat QB up," because there was an interview by my man Heavy Bags. Shout out Heavy Bags, and she was just like, "I mean, my makeup isn't messed up, my hair isn't messed up. What's up?"
Right.
And I've heard things, but I would be foolish to report those things because I wasn't there. 40 bars and E Hart, my nigga.
Right.
Let me tell you something. They both was spitting, right?
Right.
I'm gonna go to my Rap Grid tweet. Look, shameless plug. I'm on my phone, Rap Grid tweets, right? So E Hart went first. Immediately out the gate, E Hart had a line. Time out. So 40 bars. So QB and T-Rex didn't happen because of the fight. T-Rex and them got escorted out. Over. Done. So she had a rhyme. I was thinking, it's like, damn, 40. In 2013, you was the man, 40. Everyone started laughing, right? There's no sympathy. When this bird get cooked every round, that's rotisserie. Be hard as spitting at this point, right?
That's tough.
Say I'm old. Fuck it. The goal is to hit 40. People are reacting.
That's tough.
You know what I'm saying? The 40, the difference between a champ and a chump is you.
Okay.
Then it's on 40. I'm not gonna lie. 40 is gassing in her first round.
Sure.
Fans just started showing up. Look at my eyes, sis. I'm the reason this shit started blowing up. You know what I'm saying? She had a quick slip, but it didn't matter because she got it back so fast. She says, she said the line when she came in, Miss Hustle, like Miss Hustle, when you was getting beat up, where was the sue wop swap, sue woo, sue wop at?
Right.
Everyone's going crazy for that.
Right.
She said the rubber grip don't compromise the caliber.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's people online banking on your rep. Where's E statements? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Second round on E Hart. E Hart. I'm a pothead. I smoked O in a round. Official. You know what I'm saying? And she says, you more like the Duchess. You not the queen. And what palace? You Mama D. You know what I mean? So she's going in.
And I'm sure with being how 40 right, she was taking a shot at Duchess as well.
So
Fuck with Duchess.
I forgot to tell you, I had 40 winning round 1. 40 comes back in the second round, right? 40 says, I can't handle a war with you. You forgot that I was homeless, bitch. I was in the streets more than you. then yo, here's the killer. You ready?
Right.
Yo, 40 said, you know, E Hart had a baby, right?
Right.
40 said, E Hart must be a reptile, cause it's like a nigga would never fuck her, so she must be a reptile because she had the baby on her own.
Oh shit. Like that bar is crazy. The motherfucker. This nigga Drect said I got lyricism bias. That's why, man.
Now look, but the second round of that battle,
crazy.
But look, let me tell you, the second round of that battle, 40 definitely won the first, but the second round of that battle was more debatable. But 40 had all the momentum.
Okay.
So going into the third, it's like E-Hart is already losing, even though that might not be the case on camera, because people might say E-Hart won that second round. But that's what the feeling was in the building.
Okay.
Third round on E-Hart, right? Claim you gay, but you be fucking niggas with your drunk ass. Bonnie had you wearing butt pads. And then, E-Hart had a line where she was like, nigga, while you was applying to live in shelters, I would have robbed one to stay out of them shits.
That's tough.
And when niggas was like, oh,
that's tough.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I would have robbed one to stay. What was it?
Well, hold on.
I would have robbed to stay out of one. That's what she said.
E-Hart said 40 was wearing butt pads?
Yeah, against Bonnie.
How you got a big butt and you wearing butt pads?
Before 40's butt never looked that big before that battle.
Yes, it did.
See, you was looking extra hard. I was just, I'm a battle rap coach, man. So mind you, BB King's on 42nd Street.
Right.
That's a stop you get off to get to BB King's.
Right.
And she was like something, you bitches duck and 40 goose. I'm giving 40 deuce on 40 deuce.
That's tough.
That was a big line.
That's tough.
40 deuce on 40 deuce.
That's tough.
Oh, and then E-Hart said, I'm back on my job. You just a temp hire. You're gonna have to cook E to take over this empire.
That's tough.
That was crazy.
That's tough.
So E-Hart is like wilding in the third round at this point.
Bugging in the third.
You know what I'm saying? So then 40 comes back. She said something, I have dots on your back of Ladybug.
Okay.
She says, she did a swear to God thing where she was, I didn't catch all of it, but she was saying like, you did this and you did this to that nigga and this is supposed to be the truth and this, so people were reacting like, oh, it sounds like a true story.
Right.
I don't know, it could have been, I didn't know. Oh, and then 40 had a line where she said, I'll jack E. Like she with a man, then I'm robbing son too.
That's crazy.
I like the way she said that.
That's crazy.
So, alright. This is why I put my phone away. So 40 lost, in my eyes, she definitely lost the third round. She definitely won the first round.
Two.
And
First
the
two.
second round, I mean, the whole vibe is like 41.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I just think the E-Hart second round is going to look better on camera. But I would say 41 from what I saw with my own eyes.
Right.
And from what I caught, what rhymes I caught.
Right.
So here's the bullshit, right? So after that battle, remember, you still got the Farrah and Shuni 2-on-2 that's supposed to go down. You still got the Couture and Tory Doe that's about to go down.
Right, right.
Debo gets on the mic. Yo, because we fought, they kicking us out. It's over.
Right.
Brings Tory Doe and Couture up. I was actually pushed. I got on the side of the stage. I wanted them to try to do the battle outside on some UNL Mac shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they didn't. For whatever reason, I guess they couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they'll get that battle going on in the next couple of days. So event over. People was mad because all the battles didn't go down.
Right.
And QB had gotten into so many fights, man. It was crazy.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? And people saying the fights ruined the whole shit. You know what I mean? I'm not blaming it all on QB because there was obviously multiple fights.
Right.
There was at least 6 fights that whole weekend.
Right.
So after the event, and Debo called me and I spoke to him briefly, but I guess he got on an Angry Fan last night and said he's done with Queen of the Ring.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What?
He said it's over.
It's
He's
like
not doing it
Kareem
no
Biggs
more.
saying he's done with Rockefeller. That's crazy.
But I guess he's had enough. I mean, you gotta think about it. You got sponsors, you got money tied into these events.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? And
so what
I don't know what
happened with T-Rex and QB?
It just didn't happen
Oh, okay.
because of the fight.
So T-Rex didn't hit nobody with a fucking bottle. That's what I saw on Facebook.
He hit somebody with a water bottle.
Okay, that's big enough.
I think he threw it. I don't know. I didn't see it. I
You
heard.
hit me with a water bottle. I'm bound to try to kill you.
I don't know who he threw it
That's
at.
big enough, yo.
I don't know. That's not a fact that I can confirm. But I heard it was a water bottle,
Okay,
not like a bottle of Chardonnay.
right.
Moet. You know what I'm saying?
Either way, nigga, you hit me with a bottle, nigga. Everything is going down after that shit.
No, but he wasn't the cause of it. But in his defense,
I'm sure,
in his
but
defense,
still.
I heard he tried to break it up. I don't know.
Okay.
And see, fans are online saying, "Oh, T-Rex just did that because he didn't want to battle. He didn't. It's not his fault. He didn't start it. Somebody else started it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he didn't do that. You know what I mean? I was talking to him before the battle. I really wanted to see that shit.
That's crazy.
So
I'm pretty sure that those battles are going down at a different event. Whether Debo.
Well, I mean, here's the
or
thing
isn't
though.
involved.
Like, yo, Debo, salute. You put in years of work. I was one of the people that spoke to Debo before anybody on the battle scene was fucking with him like that.
Right.
He reached out to me, and the ironic thing about this is, you know, obviously for anyone that's familiar with my situation, I left grind time.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I was dealing with 3 people, including myself. He's dealing with 3 people. And the battles are just getting messed up. And it comes time to, you know what I'm saying? If you got kids, you got a job outside battle rap, enough is enough sometimes. And I know Shuni and Farrah, they're upset that the battle didn't go down, but they're trying to do a documentary to bring Debo back, and they're trying to get people behind it.
Right.
But let me start by saying salute to Debo. He's one of the hardest working people in battle rap.
Salute, my nigga.
He's put his blood, sweat, and tears into that Queen of the Ring book.
I already
man.
know you ain't gonna quit officially, my nigga. I know how this shit goes, man. This shit is frustrating. You probably gonna do it in a different venue, but you're not gonna quit officially. I already know. You have more success than me in this shit, man.
And the one thing about Debo is he doesn't go back on his word too often, and he's never done anything like this before.
Still not gonna quit though. I know how this shit goes.
I mean, I hope not. You know what I mean? And I'll talk to him a little bit later, but
That's crazy.
I don't know. So basically, Casey.
So pretty much all the battles that I said would go how they would go, went how I said they would go.
Maybe. But this is my update with Queen of the Ring. I'm sorry it took so long. And yo, Debo, man. Debo's one of the only people in battle rap that I can truly call a personal friend. You know, he's looked out, and he's just a stand-up dude, and he's not a punk. You know what I'm saying? He handles his business, and he follows through, and we need more people like that in battle rap. You know, so hopefully it's not over for Debo's role in battle rap. So salute to him, salute to the women, and I hope some of these battles go down, especially that Tory Dawn Couture, because that's an amazing battle that someone needs to pick up. Other people might try to say something biased. They might try to come at the league. You know, I attempt to be political a little bit, but like, this is what really happened. You know, don't let people drag anybody's name. Like, just pay. Don't believe whatever you read online. You know, people get excited, they hype shit up, but this is the facts. This is what happened. If we didn't see something, we tell you we didn't see something. That's how it is.
Right.
Drect, my man Ness Lee. You know what I'm saying?
Swave Nessa, nigga.
I'm signing out for Rap Grid. Rap fan. Shout out to DJ Trackstar. Holla.
My mom, she has back trouble, so therefore she walks with a cane. So she's disabled. She's not retarded. So when people go, yo, DNA, how could you let them say that? I'm not letting them say anything because it's not true.
This is Rap Grid's top 10 videos of all time, according to Drect.